This is our Exbury grow house. This is a 3'4" model. It's the shortest of the Exburys that we do. We do them up to 6.5 feet in length. This one's just under 6 foot tall at the back, 2'7" deep. And the grow houses are freestanding, so you've got glazing all the way round, which means you can stand it anywhere in the garden, and your light levels are really good because you've got light coming in from every direction. Now, because it's freestanding, you can move it about, so you can have it near the house in the winter time, close to keep an eye on things, and then in the summertime move it down onto the vegetable patch for growing bigger things. Now, the framework is architectural aluminium. It's got a 25-year guarantee on the framework, so it's very strong and very durable. In actual fact, this one's about 10 years old. We've just taken it off our display area, given it a clean, and brought it in for the video. So you can see it's not quite so shiny as a brand new one would be. Generally speaking, within a year or so it dulls down, and then it doesn't really change its colour and its appearance for the next 25-30 years. So it's got a very, very long life. We've got models that are 35 years old, still going strong. Now, the glazing on here is toughened safety glass. The Classic range, which this is part of, uses 4mm toughened safety glass. That's the same sort of glass as you'd have in your double glazed units at home or your patio doors. It's very strong and very safe. Now, the reason we still use glass is warmer than Perspex. The heat that's generated inside it will be radiated back in to keep it warmer on an early spring day. But also the glass is very strong and doesn't bend or bow. So if you have high winds, the sheet won't bow out like a Perspex sheet would. And if you have snow, you have 2 feet of snow on here without any problem at all, and it's strong enough to hold it. One of the unique things about the Access range of grow houses is the ventilation system. We've got these sliding doors, so as well as using those for access, we can also use them for ventilation. So early on in the year, perhaps in the early springtime, we have a nice day, we perhaps open the glass 1/2 inch, just keep the air moving around in there, get rid of the condensation, stop us having any disease problems. And then as the season progresses, we can progressively open up the glass, keep the air moving. And because this is a grow house, the back glass as well as the front glass open, so you can really get very good air movement through it. You can also slide the roof glass. So you can see on here I've got the roof open just a little bit to let the air vent out through the top. But if I've got things like chilies or peppers in there that really like a nice high temperature, what I can do is leave all the front glass and the back glass closed and take the roof glass out. So it's not going to get too hot in there. The excess heat is going to vent out through the top, but you've got wind protection in there, and your chilies are going to love it inside there. And in the end of the day, we can just put the sheets of glass back at night time, so it's all nice and snug. The overnight temperatures aren't too low. Now, the grow houses don't take up much space, but that means we've got to make the most of the space that we've got in there. So we've got a shelving system that consists of middle staging, which is made of toughened safety glass, and then seed tray shelves at the back. And the reason we use toughened safety glass, and it is very strong for the middle staging, is it lets the light down to the lower level, so we can still grow it in the lower half of the grow house. Seed tray shelves, they use slim aluminium bars, so again we're maximising the light levels in there. They can be adjusted height-wise. You can perhaps see there's a whole series of holes at the back there to allow the spacing to be changed. And if we don't want to use the shelf, I've got the very bottom shelf here drop flat against the back, so it's giving me more room for my tomatoes and saving me space in there. If I want to, I could take the shelves out, I could take the middle staging out as well and have it completely free of shelving in the summertime. The other unique feature of the Classic range of grow houses is the watering system. We've got a little nozzle here, and down below the centre staging we've got another nozzle. They spray out a really fine mist and do the watering for you. So early on in the year, you don't have to open all the glass to water and let the cold air in. Just turn the mist watering on for a minute or so, and the gentle mist won't even knock young seedlings about. It is very fine and very gentle. In the summertime, well, you can put the watering on a timer, have it come on early in the morning before the sun comes up, get everything watered in there and ready to sort of start the day, and then in the evening time you can have the timer come on again and give another burst of mist and water everything. So really useful if you've gone out for the day to have the automatic watering, or if you've gone on holiday. The other option that you can fit inside the grow houses is an automatic vent. Again, very useful if you're away a lot. That will fit into the end of the frame instead of the sheet of glass there, and that will open and close on its own depending on the weather conditions. So a really useful feature.